Hi friends, I'm Gina. I am a wife and mother of 2 children, and this is my channel full of Grace Stitches. If this is your first time here, welcome. It's nice to meet you. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me today. On this channel, I share all the creative things that I've been working on, works in progress, finished objects, news, updates, your questions, comments, and more. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of the creative fun. Stay tuned for later on in this episode where I share a finished object, a new project, and some progress on another project that I've been working on. So why don't you go ahead, grab your project, whatever you're working on, a cup of your favorite beverage, get cozy, and let's get started. So I'm excited to share my first project today because it's something new, and I've mentioned it before in a previous episodes, but I'd like to go ahead and share it with you now. And it's this granny stripe blanket that I'm creating for my son. It is plugging away, still in the first few rows of the project. Let me get closer. So those are all the colors, and I'm actually using 2 different yarns. One is a variegated striped yarn by, it's the Karen Cotton Cakes yarn in the color High Tide. And then every 4th row is another Karen Cotton Ripple Cakes yarn in the colorway Yacht Club. And I'll show you those as well, what those yarns look like in the skein. So I'm so excited to share this with you because I've talked about it before in the past, and I'm just glad that I finally got started on it. And this is the Cotton Ripple Cakes. Both of these are cotton yarns. 61% cotton, 39% acrylic, size 4 for the Cotton Ripple Cakes. And then I believe that's the same for this one. Let me see. This one is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic, size 4 as well. And it's a size 4. Yeah, I'm so excited. I really like how it's turning out. The colors match my son's room perfectly. And the granny stripe is so easy to follow. It's just a very mindless, easy beginner-friendly crochet project. So if you're a beginner out there, or if you have not started crocheting and you want to start something, I definitely recommend the granny stripe blanket. It's just very simple. It's a classic stitch. And I just think it makes a really cute project, and it's going to turn out really nice when it's done. So I think I chained 170 stitches across, and it's about 52 inches wide, and I want it to be a good size. So maybe, I believe the pattern recommends going 120 rows long, which I think turns out to be about a 64 inch in length, a 64-inch length blanket throw. So yeah, I am excited about that project, and the yarn is actually really soft and squishy, and because it has cotton in it, I feel like it will be durable too, but not too, but having that acrylic balance kind of softens it a little bit, which I think is nice. And hopefully it will last a long time, and my son will just love it, and it will be a nice heirloom piece for him that he can have for a really long time. What are you working on? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from you. So my next project is an existing project that you've all seen before, but I've made a lot more progress. It seems like knitting takes so much longer to me than crochet, and it's just because I'm, if you've been here before, you've heard me talk about this, but I've, you know, recently started getting back into knitting, so it just takes me a little bit longer. And I'm using fingering weight sock yarn, so it's very, very small, thin yarn, really narrow, small hooks. This is actually a magic loop style vanilla sock pattern by the Crazy Sock Lady. I'm using a 2.25 millimeter needles on a 32-inch circular needle. And it's the Patton's Croy sock yarn. It's a size 1, like I said before, sock weight. And the color is Midnight Orchid. But it's self-striping, so it makes it a little bit easier. I don't have to think about switching out yarn. So it's a good beginner-friendly project. It's just taking a long time. I did the heel, and now I'm working on the gusset. So you can see here, and I have to knit all the way till I get to, I guess, 1.5 inches before the toe. I guess because that's when you want to start decreasing for the toe. So that's the sock that I'm working on. I'm hoping that I can still maintain steam on this project and do the second sock. Do you usually do both socks at once on separate needles? Do you do one sock at a time? Or do you do that other technique where you can get a longer circular needle and knit 2 at a time on the same circular needle? I think Crazy Sock Lady has a tutorial for that, so I'm just curious how you all handle that, because I don't want to lose steam and only have one sock. I want to have a whole complete pair. Let me know what you do, because it's always helpful to hear what other people do too, to help stay motivated. So those are the 2 projects that I have in progress. Plus I also have my temperature blanket, but I won't share that today because the temperature blanket is a project that I just share on a monthly basis. So I'll wait until the next episode to film that one. I do still have my Dainty Daisy Granny squares that are, I started on joining all those, and then once my daughter's birthday came, I left it at that. But I do have tons of squares that I'm still going to be joining at some point when I get some extra time. So, because I don't want to just leave that project to the wayside, I want to like eventually have it finished. So I'm going to work on that a little bit here and there. I do actually have, I'll talk about this in my updates actually. So I'll go ahead and share with you my finished object. So I think you can guess, if you've been watching me, I think you can guess which project is the finished object, and it's my Meadow Romper. It's complete. And the only thing, it's pretty much done. I just have to attach the buttons on the bottom, which I have the buttons. I just have to sew those on. So it's basically done, just that last little boop detail there for the closure. And so I'm hoping that I'll have that done. And then maybe I will just share a quick little peek at it next time so that you can see that those buttons have been added and you can actually see it in its final glory. But this is it. It's all done. It's just those last buttons that need to go there, and there's just 2, and I put a marker there so I know exactly where to put them, and then the buttonholes are down here that are a part of the bottom part here. But it has this kind of external ruffle around the outside, around the neckline, and a cute little bobble as well. So I need to finish it. So that is my motivation, is I will show this to you next time with the buttons on it, so that I can put this on my daughter so she can try it on and wear it, because we're halfway through summer and she's only getting bigger. She's getting big. she keeps growing by leaps and bounds. So I just want to make sure that she does get a chance to wear this. But I'll show it to you up close. And I love the color. I will mention what the color is again. It's a dusty pink color. It's a Debbie Bliss yarn, Debbie Bliss Piper, which is a cotton bamboo blend, and I really like it. It's soft. The bamboo kind of brings in a nice softness to it, and the cotton, you know, it makes it durable and breathable. And so I think it's great for a summer project. So that's my Meadow Romper, my finished object. I don't have any other finished objects this week. Hopefully next time I'll have another finished object for you, but we'll just see. I'm using these videos as motivation to keep myself accountable too. So I'm hoping that I'll have even more to show you. And I actually have some updates for you. So we'll go ahead and talk about that now. So I actually have some yarn that I'm going to share with you today that I got for a project that I want to start too. It's a knitting project. It's the Streamline Tank by 2 of 1s, and it's knitted flat, I believe, in 2 pieces and then seamed along the sides, which a lot of people, I hear a lot of buzz about seaming and how a lot of people don't like seaming. I don't foresee myself having an issue with seaming, but you know, I've never done it, or it's been a long time if I have done it way back in the past. But I do have a background in sewing, so I don't think I'm going to have too much of an issue with seaming the project at the end, so we'll just see how it goes. But I'm excited to try that, and I'm going to share with you now what that yarn looks like. I got 2 skeins of Lion Brand Kobu. Kobu is a size 3 lightweight yarn, DK weight. It's this color is called Mauve. It is a cotton bamboo blend. It says it's 51% cotton, 49% rayon from bamboo. So it has like a nice, it's almost like a, I really go for these like pinky shades, but it is like a mauvey, dusty mauvey, almost like desert pink color, which is neat. I really like it. And it has a similar feel to me as the Debbie Bliss, I think. But this one actually feels, the Lion Brand actually feels a little, slightly more silky. So I'm wondering, this is not as silky. It's still really soft, the Debbie Bliss that I used for the Meadow Romper. But this almost seems to have a little bit more of a silky feel to it, and maybe more of a sheen. Here, let me hold these together so you can see. I mean, it's probably hard to tell when they're in its completed form versus the skein, but you can kind of see that there's a slightly different feel to it. But I'll insert a picture of what the Streamline Tank looks like. I did post it in a past episode. I can't remember if it was the previous episode or the episode before that. I think it may have been the very last episode, episode 11, that I just posted a couple weeks ago. It's been a while since I've had a chance to film. I posted on my community tab a couple days ago, maybe it was a week ago now. Time just keeps slipping. I don't like what, the summer is almost halfway over now. We're almost to the end of July. But anyway, I've just posted recently in my community tab that life's been busy. Mom life has been busy. Busy just trying to keep up. My daughter is now walking, taking steps, on the move. She dropped her morning nap too, so I really have not had as much time for filming as I was. I was able to kind of sneak in a filming session more often. So, but other than that, it's been a great summer so far. I hope that you've all had a wonderful summer too. Have you gone on any trips? I shared in my last episode that we went on our first family vacation to Arkansas for a fun little long weekend with some family. So it was nice to get away and just to visit and just be in a different place other than our own house. I would love to hear if you've gone on any wonderful vacations though. Now that we've kind of started, now that we've taken our first family vacation, now I'm thinking like, okay, now we can get into more of a groove and go, you know, on more vacations and not wait so long to do that. I actually also have some yarn on order that I'm supposed to be getting in the next couple days. So I will share those in my next episode because I do have another sock pattern that I just recently bought from Summerly Knits. It's the shorty sock set. And they're shorty socks, so I'm hoping that it won't take me as long, but I'm kind of in this mode where I want to do more socks, knitted socks. So I'll be sure to share that with you in the next episode. Do you have any questions for me? Let me know in the comments below. So I would like to share some of the recent comments that I've received. Okay, so in my last episode, I mentioned a cowl, a crochet along, and somebody commented about that, and I thought that was kind of fun. Annalise Schofield says, I'm the opposite. If I join a cowl, I usually don't finish it. I don't like pressure and competition. Because when I mentioned a cowl, I thought, oh wow, the cowl will keep me motivated to keep working on the project. And so Annalise I thought that was pretty fun, that she said, I'm the opposite. So I thought that was cute. The next comment comes from Jenny's Crafty World. Great projects. Your baby girl will look adorable in her sweet romper. I am crocheting socks with the very same Patton's yarn. The colors are so pretty. Take care. Thank you, Jen. Thank you so much for your comment. I hope you enjoy your sock project. How long does it take you to make socks? I follow people on YouTube, other podcasters, and it seems like they are getting through their socks a lot faster than I am. So I'm just curious, how do you get your socks done so quickly? So I've seen some other podcasters, a couple others doing like a would you rather question and answer game. Let me know if you guys would like to see a video like that. I thought it was kind of fun. Would you rather, and maybe it's like a knitting and crochet edition. Let me know if you'd like me to make a video like that. I thought that might be kind of fun. Are there any other topics that you'd like for me to make a video about? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for today, my friends. That's it for today's video. It's been great visiting with you. Everything I've talked about will be linked down below. Please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you know of anyone who might be interested in this content, please share this video with them. I really appreciate you all. I've had so much fun reading all of your comments, and I'm so glad that we could connect here together on YouTube. I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks. Bye.